Welcome back to Nature's First. Today we're unlocking a whole new level of animal capabilities. We're talking about pure, unadulterated heroism. Get ready to have your heart warmed and your mind blown because we're diving deep into 3 utterly insane stories where animals against all odds and sometimes even their own nature stepped up to save human lives. Trust me, these tales are about to go viral. Let's get started. Picture this, the quiet suburban life of Joanne and Jack Altsman, punctuated by the adorable oinks and snorts of their beloved pot-bellied pig, Lulu. Now, Lulu wasn't your average pet. She had a personality that could fill a room, a love for snacks that knew no bounds, and as it turns out, a heroic spirit hidden beneath all that adorable porkiness. It was a seemingly normal day in 1998 when tragedy struck. Jack Altsman suffered a massive, life-threatening heart attack. Imagine the sheer panic, the absolute terror Joanne must have felt as her husband collapsed. She was alone with him, desperately trying to get help. She rushed out to the nearby road, waving her arms frantically, tears streaming down her face, begging for someone to stop. But cars just kept whizzing by, oblivious to the life-or-death emergency unfolding just off the asphalt. Now this is where the story takes a turn so wild you'll have to see it to believe it. Lulu, bless her piggy heart, somehow sensed the profound distress. This wasn't a lassie situation where someone ran for help. Lulu, fueled by some incredible instinct, managed to wiggle her not-so-svelte figure through the doggy door. And this was no small feat, folks. She trotted towards the distraught Joanne, and then, without hesitation, Lulu lumbered onto the busy highway. Can you even imagine the scene? Cars screeching to a halt. Drivers leaning out their windows, probably thinking they'd stumbled into some kind of bizarre fever dream. But Lulu wasn't just lounging around. She strategically positioned herself, blocking both lanes of traffic. It was chaos, sure, but it was effective chaos. The stop drivers finally noticed Joanne's frantic signals, her desperate pleas for help. Someone finally understood the gravity of the situation and called emergency services. Thanks to a pot-bellied pig's unbelievably brave and frankly genius plan, paramedics reached Jack in the nick of time. They stabilized him and rushed him to the hospital. Doctors said that without that quick intervention, Jack wouldn't have made it. Lulu, the unassuming pot-bellied pig, became a local hero, proving that courage and compassion can come in the most unexpected packages. Make sure to share this story. It's the ultimate heartwarming, traffic-stopping tale. Okay, ocean lovers, get ready for a story that'll make you believe in the profound connection between humans and marine life. Our next incredible act of animal heroism takes us to the stunning coastline of South Africa in 2004. Meet Lisette Snyman and her daughter, who were enjoying a seemingly idyllic swim near a popular beach. The water was inviting, the sun was shining, the perfect day for a dip. But the ocean, as beautiful as it is, can turn treacherous in an instant. A powerful, unexpected current suddenly grabbed hold of Lisette and her daughter, pulling them further and further away from the safety of the shore. They were fighting against the relentless pull, their energy draining rapidly. Imagine the fear creeping in as the beach grew smaller and the waves grew stronger. Exhaustion set in and the situation was becoming increasingly dire. They were at the mercy of the unforgiving sea. Just when hope seemed to be fading, a pod of bottlenose dolphins appeared in the distance, their sleek bodies cutting through the water. Now, you might think that encountering wild dolphins in this situation would be alarming, but what happened next was nothing short of miraculous. One dolphin in particular, a local favorite known affectionately as Kerry, she had a history of interacting gently with swimmers, seemed to sense their distress. This wasn't just a fleeting encounter. Kerry focused her attention on Lisette and her daughter. Kerry began to gently nudge Lisette, guiding her towards her struggling daughter. Then, in an act of incredible intuition, Kerry started swimming in tight circles around them both, essentially creating a living, breathing barrier. It was as if she instinctively knew they were in danger and was using her presence to keep them together and, crucially, to prevent them from being swept further out by the relentless current. For an astonishing 45 minutes, nearly an hour, Kerry stayed with them, her constant presence a beacon of hope in the vast ocean. Slowly, painstakingly, she guided them back towards the shore. By the time their feet finally touched the sand, Lisette and her daughter were utterly exhausted, emotionally drained but alive and safe, all thanks to the unbelievable compassion and unwavering dedication of Kerry the dolphin. This story's pure, unadulterated proof that the bonds of empathy can extend across species lines. Share this, let's make Kerry the hero dolphin go viral. Our final story takes us into the realm of legend, a timeless tale whispered through the valleys of Wales for centuries. It's the story of Gelert, the magnificent greyhound belonging to the powerful Prince Llywelyn the Great. Now, while the full historical accuracy might be debated by scholars, the enduring power of this story and the profound lesson it teaches about animal loyalty and the dangers of jumping to conclusions make it an absolute must-share. Picture this, Prince Llywelyn, a celebrated hunter, returns triumphantly from a day in the wilds, eager to see his infant son. But upon entering his chambers, a horrifying scene unfolds. The baby's cradle lies overturned and his loyal greyhound, Gelert, stands nearby, his muzzle stained with fresh blood. Grief and a blinding rage instantly consumed the prince. Without a second thought, believing his most trusted companion had turned on his helpless child, Llywelyn drew his sword and in a moment of devastating misjudgment struck down Gelert. But as the silence descended, broken only by the prince's sobs, a faint whimper could be heard emanating from beneath the overturned cradle. Llywelyn, his heart pounding with a dawning sense of dread, rushed to lift it, and there, nestled safely beside his unharmed infant son, lay the lifeless body of a massive, ferocious wolf, its throat torn out. Gelert, his valiant greyhound, hadn't attacked the baby. He had defended him with his life, sacrificing himself to protect his master's child from a deadly predator. Overwhelmed by unimaginable guilt and grief, Llywelyn buried Gelert with great honor. Legend has it that he never smiled again, and that the village where this tragic event supposedly took place was named Gelert, meaning Gelert's grave, in eternal memory of the brave and loyal Hound. While the line between historical fact and cherished folklore might be blurred here, the enduring power of Gelert's story lies in its potent message. Animals possess an incredible capacity for loyalty and protection, and snap judgments, especially when fueled by fear and grief, can lead to devastating consequences. This legend deserves to be shared far and wide. It's a timeless reminder of the profound bond we can share with our animal companions. Wow, just wow. 3 incredible stories that prove animals are so much more than just creatures we share this planet with. They are capable of incredible bravery, selfless compassion, and unwavering loyalty. From a determined pig stopping traffic to a guardian dolphin in the ocean, and a legendary hound's ultimate sacrifice. These tales are guaranteed to restore your faith in the amazing power of the animal kingdom. Which of these stories blew your mind the most? Have you ever witnessed an animal doing something truly heroic? Share your stories in the comments below. Let's create a thread of animal heroism. If you loved these incredible tales, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more amazing animal content, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next wild adventure. Thanks for tuning in, Creature Crew. Stay wild.